So Graves game by Ryan M14. So this is a standard room page for AD carry. There's nothing you really want to change about it. I think only real alternatives would be to like use the scaling magic resistance cliffs, but it's not really needed or that important, and it's not always better. Sometimes it's worse. So. But with the masteries, I would change Warlord to spell weaving and blade weaving. Warlord is just a not very good mastery. Only gives the AD increase from the bonus AD, so if you buy items then it will increase that, but yeah, it's pretty useless most of the time. So I guess I would just go in game then, just to see if it work. Okay, yeah, it should work. And Graves versus Jinx, and you have Morgana versus Annie, Shaco jungle, Olaf jungle. Okay. Yeah, I think Graves should beat Jinx at least early game. Of course, late game Jinx is one of the stronger ones. So the rockets with that range, and she's just so much more safe in the late game than Graves. But Graves has that early game advantage with shoving the lane and bursting at level 6 for kills. And it looks like they kinda have a pushing advantage here. I think Morgana is playing too far back. She shouldn't be afraid to use the binding even if it might miss. And she should be a bit more prepared to auto attack, I think. For you kinda just have to like queue the wave to get level 2. And now you got it at the same time, so there's no real advantages yet. Jinx with some CS, but it's whatever. Things can change. And yeah, when you are walking away from a trade, you just wanna keep moving sideways too, so that she won't get those easy W's on you. And it does look like they would be getting the level 3 here first. So you don't really wanna fight if they do get that. Now they get it. And also Annie with the stun. Oh, the W's. You might wanna just use a potion here. It's too risky to get stunned now with like near half HP or whatever. And he doesn't have ignite though, but even so it might be too much. I don't think you need to dash there, you just have to sidestep the chap. Yeah, you're just having to play passive all the time. Doesn't seem like this matchup is working for you. I would say it's mainly because of the Morgana too. The good thing with Graves is that if you shove hard with Q, you can kinda create your own presence, and it doesn't require much from the support if the lane is pushing hard, because of the minions will also help you in trades. And it will also make it easier for Morgana to hit a binding if there's no enemy minions near. Okay, that was a good black shield. But yeah, she... Oh, okay. She hits a binding. Oh, I was thinking it's too far up, yeah. It doesn't seem like the Morgana is ever really wanting to go on the aggressive. She's just looking to black shield and use the binding for disengage. I'm not sure like how much she has played support or Morgana, but it doesn't seem like she's very confident at all. And you just have to like play accordingly. So when that doesn't seem like your support will follow you, and also you should know they have exhaust still. I think this is where it should have ended the fight, but or like here when you get that last ult. But then yeah, just going too far. Yeah, the Morgana really isn't doing anything at all outside of a random binding and a black shield. She doesn't even use auto attacks, doesn't walk up at all. She just... Okay, so he went for wards and the pickaxe. Also, one thing to know, I think sometimes this ward even doesn't do anything against Jaco. He can jump from here over the wall and just backstab you here without you ever seeing him come. With being here it gets a bit better, but even so he might just come through the lane when you are pushed anyway here. And usually I don't buy wards as AD carry, the support should be able to get enough. Maybe sometimes if I would duo, the support would... I would maybe ask me to buy one, so I would. But yeah, there's not a huge advantage for the Jinx yet. And he went boots and Frostfang, but she has no sustain, so if you would get the binding or something on her, just any kind of trade, she could be forced to go back. But now she's 6 and I don't think she's ever gonna need the sustain. She's just looking to go aggressive with the ultimate. And yeah, you're still quite a bit behind in the EXP. dying really set you back a bit. Okay. Oh. Holy shit. Yeah, she has no HP and she was already even not full HP, so. But yeah, that's like the potential of Graves. Ultimate can really hurt on the squishes. But yeah, I would get the BF, and it's great to see you buying the mana potions too. I love to do that. Like if you do a longer stint at the lane where there's multiple trades where you would need to use the Q like this, and anyways the reverse. Yeah. Oh, and you even get the flash, but flash is the ultimate. Well, nice flash by the Annie, I guess. But yeah, if you have like those longer stints at the lane where there's multiple trades, you might need to have mana potions, because once you go that's someone like Graves who's like quite reliant on the spells, you would be so much weaker. Like compared to against someone like Draven or Vayne who doesn't really need the mana that much. All they need is the auto attack. Yeah, I think you are safe here. Yeah, oh, but then yeah, Jinx ultimate though. Well, never mind. Where's the fucking help? Oh, nice X by the elf. Well, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. It was just a nasty die. I guess you could have. If the Jinx ult had not hit you, I think you maybe had flash. It's not like the easiest flash to always make, but yeah, the Jinx ult actually hits the Morgan. Had it not damaged you, I think you could have maybe lived. So you would have needed to flash away from Morgana to avoid the Aria effect, but yeah. So then it's I think I watched LCS last night, and I think I don't remember who it was, but Graves was building a Ghostblade before I think that was pretty interesting. But actually I've kind of toyed around with the similar build where I get like BF and pickaxe maybe, or just one of them, and then I get brutalizer, and then I would have enough burst to always get the kill with the QR if they are like not full HP. Anywhere from like 70% to 60% or whatever. I think it's a very nice build as well, but I never considered completing the Ghostblade before IE. But also completing the IE is of course very good. You get that massive burst on the auto attack crits, and yeah, it's just not super strong standalone item, kinda. I'm not sure what to say about that. I think I have to check the vision again, so wait. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? So this is your vision. I think. Yeah. If you don't have the jungler here, I don't think you should ever challenge these wards, to be honest. It's always a chance the enemy bot lane will ambush you or something. Even when you think you have this distance on them, Shaco might have a box or slow or something, and then they can collapse. So yeah, sometimes these 2v1s, like it was close to working out, but then you can see that Jinx does have the range to do something here. It was close to a free kill, but even then, if you kill the Shaco, the Vladimir was there also, and then if you are forced to leave the turret, they would take the turret or something. So usually I don't really challenge the junglers in these situations. The only time really is when I'm kinda confident we can just burst him down. It was close here, but yeah. And now the game is looking kinda rough again. I don't think unwinnable, but stuff like Fed Jinx is not fun to deal with. Also, Akali is completely useless right now. I'm not sure what the fuck happened to me. And now you need a shield or something. But Jinx is already like an item ahead of you. I'm not sure the fighting is even doable anymore. A nice initiation. Oh, but I'm not sure. They are still quite strong though, it's just the 3 of them. Yeah. Your team might be able to clean this. Oh, the Joe is so strong. Okay. I don't think you could have. You as a team could have played that fight much better, considering how far ahead they should have been. Avarice is a pretty good buy if you can keep it for a while, but it's pretty hard right now to get farm even. Anywhere you go, there's someone potentially able to solo kill you. You're not very strong. Yeah, trying to stay in the back, doing some damage. You have to avoid the Vladimir. Yeah. Don't really have the damage to win this side. Yeah. We should just focus on finding farm somewhere. I think it's one of the mistakes I quite often see from the AD carries to join the team fights when they are too weak to really make a difference, I think. But it's not like a complete disaster for you. You've been getting some kills and assists, so that's nice. But yeah, you need to find gold all the time. Get ahead of the curve. Joe is pretty fucking tanky, and even Vladimir has Johnny, so there's a lot of items needed if you wanna get past those guys. Well, this is the kind of situation you really wish for. Enemy team kind of throwing at the turret. You get the cleanup without having anyone focus you. Just chasing them down. And now you're getting close to Shiva. Completing, yeah. Last Whisper must have right now. They have so much armor on the Joe. Even Vladimir is like over 100, so it's not gonna be wasted. But yeah, you just need cost-effective items right now when you're not ahead. Okay. Very nice. Holy shit, yeah, enemy team is throwing quite bad. I haven't like paid much attention to the initiations. You seem to be positioning fine. You're standing in the back line, avoiding CC spells. And he wasted or you spent her stun there, so you are safe to kind of go there. Not really finding, yeah, a good angle to shoot from. You could have kind of risked it there and tried to do more, but maybe it was wise to back off. Our last Whisper completed. Yeah, just... Oh... Lifesteal. Damn. I think, yeah, there was some mistakes there. Yeah, I think here you just went too far in the front. It's okay to like duel the Shake or have him attack you, but when it's the Vladimir 2 at the same time, that's when it gets too rough. And then I don't think you realized you had the red buff and ignite on you at the same time. If you just had like attack moved right away or something, you could have maybe survived. Oh, what? You have also sold your Doran's place. Yeah, you didn't have any lifesteal. I think next you need lifesteal. A bloodthirst should do the trick. Yeah, it costs some money to get the bump skipped. Okay. So you have the vision of this. Oh, actually you don't. Not fully at least. Oh, now you know. Oh. Well, the Baron is stabbed. Too bad your team was nowhere near. So again we have this fight around the Baron area. Yep, okay, any stun is spent, so kinda good to go again. Yeah, Shaco dealt with. So next up is Vladimir. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. And now you're... Oh, you avoided that too. Yeah, I don't really need to risk anything with the Cho. I think you should just recall now and get lifesteal maybe. If doesn't seem like you can take any objectives here. Or it's worth taking, because now that they have already recalled and or respawned and you haven't bought, so that's pretty bad. I mean, your team hasn't. You have actually, so that's great. But now you have to remember they still might be pushing for the Baron. They were looking to do it a while back, and I think they're looking to do it again. The BF is fine, but I kinda like the lifesteal more. But then again, if you have like that 1500 gold, what do you do? Well, you can now have the Vamp Scepter too, so maybe push one more wave and go by it or something. Oh shit. Just make sure you don't get hit by the CC here, or the AoEs. Yeah. Oh, what? Jinx went alone, okay. So what are the biggest threats right now? Actually it's multiple kinda. Even Cho can like burst you down. And if you stay near him, he might have decently strong auto attacks to kinda hurt you. But overall it's only Cho that isn't squishy, so if you ever get attacks on them, they should die quite easily. But yeah, the trick here is trying to avoid the burst from like Shaco, Vladimir and the Cho ultimate, while also avoiding the initiations like Annie. And then finding like small windows to get a few auto attacks on the Shaco, Jinx, Vladimir if you can. Yeah. You have to be careful here to not get stunned. Going with Akali, you can win this 2v2 though. Okay, so after BT, what do we get then? I think even Guardian Angel would be decent. Or maybe even Merc's Scimitar. You can remove the Vladimir ultimate and also any stance. The problem remains that Jinx with rockets can outrange you and kill you in like 2 hits. And Shaco Deceive also can like get half of your HP. In a sense, Guardian Angel is kind of wasted often. That you might die in a bad position and they can just camp your corpse for a while and kill you again instantly. So I don't actually buy Guardian Angel that often. Yeah, I think you guys should probably just try to have these 5v5 fights. They've been working out for you. And if you go split pushing, the Shaco with the Mobies can be a bit too hard to deal with, I guess. But now I don't know how you can siege with this comp. It doesn't really. Yeah. Also, this what's good about Jinx. Her range is pretty fucking crazy, and I think this fight might be ending the game. Yeah. I think someone needed to take the initiative and abort the fucking mission. You can't siege the turrets, you have to fight in the open areas like the Baron, I guess, trying to flank the Jinx or something. And even if you look at the, if you will look at the last fight, I think it's actually when you step too far in the front line that the Jinx was able to chunk you, and after that you weren't really doing any damage, and then your front line was also kind of just suicide. I think it's coming here. I think you should have just baited the Baron or something. Wait, was it dead already? No, it's not dead. But yeah, it looked so good for a while. Maybe you could do something here when the Joe gets chunked for free like this, but then you were looking for more and splash rocket, then another rocket, and then the ultimate. Akali goes in. I think these guys get stunned or whatever, and you're not really able to do any damage. Joe and Vladimir Joe. Yep. Positioning. But I think the laning phase is also something to get better at. Usually I just walk up here and queue the caster minions to just get the lane shoving so I can get the level 2 first and stay in control. You shouldn't use the Q just to kill a single caster minion from far, I don't think so. Now, yeah, they got the 2. And usually when I'm behind in the mid lane, I would stay. I mean, behind in the bot lane, I wouldn't maybe roam mid and join the fights. I would just try to get the turret first and try to find the farm. Try to even get ahead in the CS or just at least stay even. But yeah, the fights you had in the mid game were actually pretty good. You were getting back in the game. Yeah, a few times the positioning was bad, like once at the inhib when you went too far up and both Shaco and Vladimir attacked you. And also not having any lifesteal when you sold the Doran's blade was kinda bad. But yeah,